today I'm back with another Builds For You video, and this time it's for the Smith family. So this is Addison with her baby Olivia, and they are looking to move out of her parents' house soon. She is newly engaged, her fiance is going to join the military, and she wants to become a scientist. They want a small traditional house that's under 24,000 simoleons. It has to be 2 stories, and then it has to have 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. So let me tell you, that is a tight budget for all that in a house, especially a 2-story house, but I tried my best. So thank you, Witchy Simmer, for letting me build your family a house, and I hope that you like it. So everyone go, check out her gallery. She has some really nice Sims on there. So yeah, let's get started with the build. I did change my mind a lot, and I struggled with a lot of different ideas. I actually built for a while before what you see here, but I was just making too large of a house because I just tend to get carried away and build large houses rather than small houses. So I went ahead and did this, and I think it looks really nice, and it's pretty barren, but I mean 24,000 simoleons is a tight budget for such a big house. I mean 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, a pretty large house, but I mean there's so much room for them to develop their skills and personalities and have their own touch to things. So I think that's kind of cool because they're probably going to have more children. They might, who knows what's going to happen. So there's plenty of room for them to grow into it. But I think it's a pretty cute house, and I would have liked to add more clutter, but that's just me. And I also wanted to add all these like potted plants or flower baskets on the windows, and I ended up having to delete them, but I did miss one of them on one of the back windows that I guess I forgot to delete. So if you do decide to download this and need a little bit extra money, you could sell that one flower basket to get like probably 200 simoleons, something like that. I'm not exactly sure. But as you will see, as like the build goes on, I do adjust things, move the walls, sell things, and kind of rearrange things to make sure that I stay within the budget because that is something that I definitely want to stick to in like this build series, is to make it exactly what your Sims need. So part of that is the budget. So because I've seen some people that build things for other Simmers, and they're like, oh, I need this to be under 50,000, and I'm like, well, I made it like 70. So I want to definitely try to avoid that. But so hopefully you guys like it. Let me know what you guys think. I actually built this house a week ago, so I'm trying to go through in my mind what exactly I did, because Witchy Simmer did want her family to live in this house their entire time instead of work up for it. Like some of the larger houses, I'm assuming their families are saving up for it, like ones that cost over 100,000 simoleons and stuff. I imagine they're gonna have to save up for a while before they can live into it. And this one, she wanted to start off in the beginning. That's why it's only 24,000 simoleons. So I built this before I, could get the editing done, just so she could have it in her game. So my sister just left. I had such a good time with her. We went to the zoo. We went we went zip lining, excuse me. We went wine tasting. We went to the beach, and we had a really good time. It was so much fun to have her come here and see where I live, because I've moved around so much in the last couple of years, and she's been really busy with everything, so she just hasn't got a chance to come down here and visit me. So it was so much fun. So I had a blast, and before I forget, over this weekend I hit 500 followers or subscribers on my channel. That is so amazing. So if you haven't done so, please go ask me questions, because I'm going to put together a special video probably later this week. And I just want to, it's going to be a regular build, but I'm also going to do a create a sim with it. It's going to be like a combo thing. So it'll be kind of like a regular 20-30 minute video. So I need lots of questions to answer, because I kind of just want to do a whole get to know me thing over that video. So if you haven't asked me any questions, go do that. I'll put the link for that video in the description, so you can just go ask me some questions there. And I went for these like cheaper windows, by the way, because I think for a cheap window they look kind of nice. Thought I would throw that out there. But I really wanted to add this chimney, but I ended up getting rid of it later on, which is kind of annoying because I think it looks really nice. But I didn't cut anything out, because I figured if you did decide to download this and you thought that, you saw something that I did that you liked that I ended up having to get rid of, and then maybe you would be able to add it later on when your Sims could afford it. So yeah, it's pretty big house for how cheap it is, which is nice because you could live in it for a long time and have like a growing family and everything. So yeah, I'm not really I feel awkward because I haven't done a voiceover in like a week, because I did like my whole last week's videos, I recorded all of them within like 2 days. So I haven't done any voiceovering since then. So it's definitely like a depreciable skill. you can lose it. So yeah, bear with me. But anyway, so I go through tons of different colors for the exterior, trying to decide if I should do a mix of regular siding, stone, what colors, but I think I like what I end up with in the end, which is a little bit more of a gray color, and yeah, I think it looks really nice. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Yeah, I ended up telling my sister about my channel, which was pretty cool. She thought it was pretty neat. I've been kind of not sure about telling people just because I don't want to deal with it if they have a weird reaction, but so far that's not the case. They're like, you know, they think it's pretty cool. So anyways, I was pretty happy to be able to tell her about it. I wanted to probably have her do some building with me, but we were just so busy that I didn't even get a chance to do any of the building that I had planned on doing when she was here, which is fine because like I said, I really wanted to devote my time, you know, to spend with her and everything like that. So yeah, I do have a really awesome collab coming up with the Relevant Sims, which I'm so excited about. I did a bunch of it last night, and so hopefully I'll be able to finish up and we will be able to put our videos out hopefully soon. I don't know, I haven't planned it out with her, but I will see what her upload schedule is. And yeah, I'm just so excited. It's looking so good, and I was so impressed by her half of it. And I was like, oh my god, like I'm gonna start this and I'm gonna completely ruin everything she's done because it's like so beautiful, and I'm just coming here and just make it look like crap. So, but I'm actually really liking with the way it turns out. But anyway, so back to this build, I am just trying to figure out the upstairs floor plan. So I was trying to fit in an extra bathroom up here, which would have been completely ridiculous because yeah, it would have just been too expensive. It would have to be like an unfurnished bathroom. So I ended up going back and rearranging the upper floor plan, and there's the master bedroom, and they don't have an ensuite. It's not that fancy of a house. There's just the hallway bathroom, and then there's just a little half bathroom downstairs, and then there's also the toddler bedroom, spare bedroom, and yeah, that's about it. But I really like the way like the colors and everything turned out in this house. Like I think initially things were looking a little bit too bland, a little bit too kind of gray, or just not necessarily gray, just bland, because I was trying to use all the cheap items. So I ended up going for a mix of cheap and a little bit more expensive. So you'll see it come together, and I think the floor plan ends up working out really well, and I think it makes a lot of sense. And I also think that it's really like a playable house, it seems like to me. Like it's not, especially since it's not overly cluttered, it's playable in that sense, but I just think the layout makes sense in general. So yeah, I really like the way it turned out. I think it's a pretty cute house, and I would love to see like it end up being like more personalized. If you do decide to share any pictures with me with you, Summer, you could share it to me on Twitter. Would be an awesome place, because I would like to see it, you know, be a little bit more developed and more personalized. I think that would be pretty cool to see. But I'm really sad I had to get rid of those flower boxes. I think they're just so cute, especially in that yellow color. I like them a lot. But I think my favorite thing about this house ends up being the kitchen, like the layout of it, the way it kind of flows into like the back porch area and into the dining room. I think it just makes a lot of sense, and I think I got some screenshots that show that pretty well. Yeah, and I think the toddler room actually turned out pretty cute. It's like probably one of the most colorful and decorated rooms of the house, because I didn't want to skimp on the children items, and yeah, I just wanted it to be as cute as I could make it. This is so hard doing voiceovers. Ugh. I have like no idea what to say. I should probably do like practice runs before, like whenever I take a break, I should probably do like several practice things just to get loosened up for it. But I'm sure we'll be back to normal in just a video or two. But as you can see, I'm taking away parts of the back of the house, making it a little bit smaller to save some money. And then I also flatten out the side of the house and then get rid of the chimney here in just a moment, because yeah, I realized that I wasn't going to be able to hardly do anything on the interior as far as decorating it, and I did want it to be, I wanted it to be like whole base of a house, and then they could come in and decorate it as need be. And I do end up changing these countertops for more expensive countertops, just because, not that these ones are too bad for cheap countertops, I think they look alright, but they're a little bit more modern in my opinion, and not necessarily traditional. So I do exchange them for more traditional countertops. And then I also changed the flooring in here. I really wanted to use this pretty stone from City Living, but it's like $8 a square or something like that, $8 a tile. So I ended up changing it for one that was $4, because yeah, gotta save some money somehow. And then unfortunately she does get a cheap bed, but if she's gonna be a scientist, I'm sure she will make the money in no time. And yeah, so she'll be able to buy herself a brand new bed, do some decorating, and yeah, all kinds of stuff. But yeah, it's really hard to remember, since I did build this a while, what all I did do. But the upstairs bathroom does have a shower and a bathtub, because I don't know, can you give toddlers a shower, or can you only bathe them in a bath? I'm pretty sure it's only a bath. It seems to be what makes sense, at least in my mind. I think that's what makes sense. And that was just the dining room table area that I put together, and I think that looks pretty cute. Oh, this freaking voiceover is such garbage. So embarrassing. I do have to write a paper today, and my last paper I wrote right before my sister came, and it's such a hunk of garbage. I don't even want to look at my grade. I bet it was so embarrassing. Like, I have to watch these films, and then it's for an anthropology class. I have to watch these films, and then I have to relate them with these articles that we have to read, which isn't that hard to do, but sometimes it's a little bit not clear on how to relate them. And our professor gave us like the sample paper that we're supposed to go by, but I honestly don't think that paper's very good, and she's like, it's an A paper. I'm like, I don't know. So I go by that, and then I kind of add my own things. And my first paper I did for her, she said was really good, which I didn't really go by her example at all. And so I kind of thought that I could avoid going by her example, and then now she's telling me to go back to her example, and I don't know. But I finished the films on Sunday for this week, and so now I just need to go through and write a paper. And yeah, I'm just so tired of being a student. I'm too old for this. I'm done being in college. I'm tired of it. But anyways, back to this. I think the landscaping actually turned out really cute in this build. I like the flowers that I was able to use, and we actually have some pretty cheap ones that I think, like that purple bush right there, is pretty cheap. And by the way, the concrete that I use for the walkway in the back and in the front is free. We had some update at some point, and I don't know which one it was from. Gave us some extra swatches for just the plain standard concrete that comes when you like first build a room, the ones that first on the flooring. It's free, but it has we have like reds and yellows and different shades of gray and brown and stuff now, so I used one that would just look like a regular, pavement color. So yeah, that was pretty cool, an easy way to save money and not have to do terrain painting, because terrain painting can be quite tedious. But yeah, so I go through and I think I sell a few things, trying to figure out how much money I can spend on adding decorations. This is where I get rid of the fireplace. So sad. I really did like it. I think it balances out the house, especially when you have like these kind of longer walls, but oh well. You could always add that in the end. And I did want her to have a vanity, but I decided not to in the end because it was just too expensive, and the little dresser was just a little bit cheaper. And I did want to spend most of the money on decorating for the children's room, because I feel like that's would be what the mom was more concerned about and would prioritize more than her own room. At least that's what my impression was of the family. And then originally I had these kitchen cabinets white, and I go back and make them a darker brown color, which I think looks a lot better. And I actually think this kitchen turns out pretty cute in the end. I like the colors of it a lot. So very warm with the warm floors and the warm walls, and yeah, it's pretty cute. And unfortunately, I did have to use the cheapest appliances like the stove and the refrigerator, but yeah, it was just definitely the easiest way to save money, and we couldn't really afford a TV. So yeah, it's definitely a base of a house. Like, this is definitely something that you're gonna want to grow into and yeah, decorate, because there's no TV. I don't know if I put a computer in the office. Maybe I was able to fit it. No, I probably didn't have enough money. But I did want to put a seating area out here, and I was going to put some toys and stuff, but I couldn't afford a barbecue, and I couldn't afford pretty much anything, so I exchanged out the chairs for a yoga mat, even though that's not really Addison's thing, but maybe she would like to, because she's pretty thin. Maybe she needs to build some muscles and eat some more grilled cheese sandwiches or something, because she is pretty itsy bitsy. But yeah, maybe she wants to get into yoga. Maybe after a long, hard day work at the laboratory, maybe she wants to come and relax and do yoga. Which actually, I usually do yoga for my Sims that are wanting to do like scientist careers, because it helps them get focused. Like, if I have them like get ready in the morning and they get showered and everything, and then have them do like just like even like 10 minutes of yoga before they start work, they get all focused, which is, I think, the ideal mood that you need for that job. So just a little heads up, because I don't know, having them play chess all the time to get focused isn't for me always the ideal way, and I just like yoga in real life, so I think it's kind of a cool thing to do. But yeah, just kind of getting the back situated. I was like, maybe I can afford a barbecue now. Nope. They're pretty expensive, even just a simple like plain grill one, which is kind of surprising. But I was gonna put like a little play mat area out here, and I was like, oh, that would be kind of cute. Like, the mom could be out here doing some yoga or gardening, and the little toddler could be on a little mat playing and stuff. So I fiddled around with this, but it just kind of looked weird, to be honest, and everything was just a little bit too expensive. So yeah, I went off of that idea. And plus, I was going to sell the pillars to save money, but I just really liked the way that they looked. And I think that that's more important for these builds. It's for them to be like more structurally complete rather than interiorly complete, because, you know, you can always personalize it, like I've said like 1,000 times, because I'm like repeating myself because I have no idea what to talk about. It's a lot of practice. But yeah, I definitely wanted to add some lights on the build, so I sold a couple toys to get some lights. And yeah, I think it turns out in the end. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please leave any comments or suggestions that you guys have, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Alright, bye!